My name's Charlie Hill and I work for Art in the Park as an artist facilitator.
My name is Sean Morley. I'm a comedian and comedy producer. I produce live shows around Sheffield.
My name is Kira Maguire and I'm a mixed media artist.
I'm Mark Doyle and I'm a freelance poet working in and around Sheffield.
My name is Katie Smith. I'm the project support admin worker.
Hi, my name's Siobhan Daly and I have been working with Art in the Park for the last 4 months as an intern, film and digital media archiving intern.
So my name's Lisa Golop and yeah, I'm the CEO of Art in the Park.
Yeah, so my name is Whitney. I've been volunteering for just under 4 years.
I'm Jahar Sarvasha and I'm graphic design graduate.
Vicky Wildboar. I was a volunteer doing marketing and publicity.
So, hi, my name's Gemma and I first started working with Art in the Park a couple of months ago because a friend of mine used to work here and she came to me because I've done a few film and community projects in the past and she mentioned that it might be an interesting collaboration.
An arts charity that provide really exciting arts activities for those who wouldn't ordinarily access them.
A fun community art organisation who helps bring creativity to people in all walks of life and of all ages.
The variety is big at Art in the Park.
A series of fringe theatre, spoken word events.
An adults art class for painting and acrylics, and I could really see that the adults had learned a new skill as well. And it was nice to see like people who probably wouldn't get into art like really engaging with it.
Using an old shop space as a gallery space, as a performance space, and it had 16 to 25-year-olds in it all summer doing various different things.
We've done Children's Festival for the past 6 years in Sheffield, and one of those projects was creating a huge sensory den in Winter Gardens. We stayed there during the time when we weren't building and people could explore in this den.
The Villages of Poetry, where I worked in Penistone. I was able to run poetry classes for probably about a year and a half or 2 years to members of the public. Some of them had never written poetry before and some of them had some poems published, and everyone stepped in on the same level and was able to develop their work and build good relationships. The group that I was working with still meets together now, 4 years later.
And I did a big event in a church off Division Street where I put on a comedy night there, which also helped raise money for the church.
With 1,000 school children, and we created polymorph starlings, which is a smart material. We sprayed them gold and we hung them in the cathedral, so there was a flock of golden starlings in the cathedral.
So an 80s film, which will be Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Followed by like a themed prom and like decorating out the old junior school in Jarrow.
I worked on a project called Light Night which was held in the city centre last September.
Community events in the park.
Working with older people in sheltered accommodation and getting local schools to come in and the two to interact.
Some of the projects that I've worked in, specifically the Denbydale one, it was great because there was more of a skills sharing, so there was a couple of participants that actually demonstrated some skills that I didn't know about watercolours, and then that's the exchange, and that's what you kind of like hope for as an artist, I think.
Because it's outreach work in the community, you're reaching out to people and you're taking something, you take something but you receive a lot as well.
It's probably been the most supportive arts organisation I've worked with so far.
Working with other artists, because as a freelancer you're on your own and it's really useful, the meetings and the trainings and the skills shared, having that kind of community of artists.
So they told me a lot about funding, which was really useful. I had no idea the kind of funding that exists for projects.
The opportunities for doing new things and developing what you do.
Well, to be honest, it kind of gives me confidence when it comes to applying for jobs.
And so I managed to get some funding through O2, and actually it was Art in the Park who helped set me up with the funder and actually supported me through that. And that's where all the budget's coming from to these new line of shows.
I've got a lot of experience, like a lot of people experience. It's nice to see how the artists work as well. So that might be something that I'd like to go into.
They're just so friendly and helpful. Like they will help you realise like ideas that you have that you might not know how to pull off.
It's enabled me to get to know and understand Sheffield a lot more.
They also link you up with spaces that you couldn't otherwise necessarily find.
It's been really lovely to work with such a nice, friendly team who've helped me sort of learn and grow in my progression towards a career.
They allow you to experiment and work with your practice, so they'll pick projects specifically maybe aimed geared towards your practice.
I think it's about increasing that confidence and making people feel like they're able but also part of a network of other creative